Okay.
4.25.
In the last 1 year, what high and low?
They're at the high probably.
So 48. What's the low?
I changed everything in here.
36.
Okay, so what's that? A $10 retracement. So it's a $5 50%.
I'd like it at a lower
4%.
price.
All right, I think it's cool. Anybody hate Verizon? Anybody like Verizon?
I'm on it. I'm invested.
All right. All right, I'm not going to argue with that one at all. Okay, next. Who are you?
My name's Scott.
Uh-huh.
I'm a huge fan of Starbucks right now.
You know what? Okay.
He's gonna make me sell.
Where's
everything.
Starbucks trading right now?
Starbucks is right 57, 60.
Okay, 1 year? Looks like a flat.
62. 62 is the high.
Okay.
I love this stuff.
I love it. Too.
Love it.
I hate
I'm
Starbucks.
personally invested in it right now.
Why do you hate Starbucks?
I do not like their business model. I think they're gonna have problems coming up. The only thing that I give Starbucks any amount of credit for right now is I believe that the economy right now is where we're somewhere in here, which means the big cities are gonna start hiring more people and they're gonna all flop out.
I
Especially the
disagree.
young
I
kids
think-
are gonna come in and buy Starbucks.
I think their international exposure right now is going to push them over the top.
Are they in Asia?
They're
Huge and giant.
reinventing China, reinventing Italy.
I want to talk about China.
And they have a
China
new
and
product
Starbucks.
coming out.
China and Starbucks.
Starbucks.
In China, it is a cultural, like one of those American cultural phenomenons, but it's a different type of experience there. They really need space to have meetings and sit down and like have like business type of settings. They go to Starbucks and they stay there a while and have multiple like purchases while they're there. It's a whole different idea, and they just got into India.
Okay, from Starbucks to China, and if they're expanding in the Middle East or in the Far East, I'll buy it.
They currently have around 500 stores in China. They want to.
Which means they have zero.
Nothing. Exactly.
They want to increase that number by 100% by 2014.
Well, if they're making money, that's simple.
They just got into India. They're
5 stores. Like literally in the past 2 weeks. They got into India.
they're really big in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, if they're building in Asia, that's fine.
And they're also growing in
US model, I'm,
Plus Tivana. Plus Tivana.
They just
Great acquisition.
plus what?
Tivana. Great
It's the
acquisition.
largest.
Yeah, they're going into tea too. And they have orange juice. They have out west
All right,
from California.
Okay, next one. We taught you, this one I like. You had who? Which,
The one I had up,
we had First Energy up.
yeah, First Energy, but that model that we're doing, it's just not making any
He's
sense.
talking about like, you're not doing something.
Well, you mentioned a 5%.
It will.
Well, that First Energy had a
We'll work on it. Like these things take time,
The only
right?
reason why I like a utility is if you got like a dividend, it's decent.
Well, if,
I don't think you're gonna lose.
If
That's
I
why my sheet looks better.
I don't,
What?
I don't know
My
what
sheet looks better.
But I know one of that.
Very curious.
Really recently was that Windstream.
Not 62.72.
That's a little different kind of a.
Well, that.
Value is like $66, and then
Well,
trades 35.
You know what,
What
the
company?
government tried to hammer them, the media tried to hammer them, everybody, I mean, I love it.
AIG.
And I also love their golf course.
But
Really?
Yeah, they let about 6 horses on a day.
Is that close to
Really?
yeah, well, we had
Way
it.
better.
Okay,
Yeah, we had
Halliburton?
it at 69.
Anybody hate Halliburton?
I just bought them last
They're so evil.
Love Halliburton. I mean, peace is breaking out right now, so this is the low for Halliburton. Anything happens, Halliburton
I
is
had an
good.
auditor.
He audited you.
He audited me.
Okay.
We're about to start a war, aren't we? Portfolio!
What do you got?
One of the ones I really like is Tesla's one of my favorites, but it's Tesla Motors.
You mean the electric?
Yeah, it's
I'll tell you what, beautiful cars.
Oh, they're sexy.
Gorgeous cars. I've seen a couple on the road. And, yeah, I live in New Canaan and next door to Greenwich. And Tesla, they have I think they have an office in Greenwich. Beautiful cars. I wouldn't, geez, without government subsidies, I hate investing in something where you government subsidies make it work. Where's the stock trading right
35,
34, 35.
was at 39 like yesterday.
now? Wow.
Yeah, it took a 5.5% back today.
I'll tell you what, if they came out tomorrow and said we're gonna put gas engines in this car, probably go to 100. I mean, they're really are beautiful cars.
I have a question for you. I have a question about that though. They're the only company that is doing this right. They're not putting out the hybrids and the electric cars for the average consumer. They're doing it as a luxury car and they're pricing it for a luxury car that goes 200 to 300 miles of charge on the battery instead of 70 like the Volt.
Yeah, I passed a Tesla that I thought was gonna be going 100 miles an hour, and they're going 50. I think there was a reason for that.
I think it's a drive.
Doing some stuff.
You know, that's it. Where are they trading
22 and 23ish, 22 and change.
now? Now, once again, I'm not an equity guy, I'm a commodities guy, but I believe that if you ever walk into a room like this or else, you have to have an opinion. I've made all my traders, no matter what, they have an opinion on everything, which means you have to be well-read and think about things. Intel, what's your 1 year high low? I'm gonna tell you why I like Intel. It's a funky reason.
The high's 29,
Yeah.
low's 19.
Okay.
So we're closer to the low right now.
I'd be an Intel buyer strictly because I think there's smart people in that company, and they just, you know, I think they're due for, they're just realizing that much out. I mean, it's a solid company, right? And once again, I think the economy is, we're somewhere up going up this curve here. And people like Intel, I think, you know, will be leaders. Bad reason, but if it's on the lows, then I'd probably pick it up.
They had huge capital expenditures last year, $4 billion, like two $4 billion plants. I mean, they have the.
They're planning something.
They have
Yeah,
the-
that's what I'm saying, that they're not idiots and they've been asleep. You haven't heard, you know, Intel, you know, think for a while.
Plus a 4% dividend
There you go
on
again.
Intel.
Yeah, there you go again.
My company is Gulfport Energy. They're a huge player in the Utica Shale.
In Utica Shale, I didn't know we're drilling there yet.
In Ohio.
Oh, well, okay. I'm thinking Utica Shale, New York, because that's where the world reserves are, and New York won't let it in there yet. Yeah, Utica is much deeper than Marcellus Shale, and they figure it's a multiple of Marcellus. And yeah, there is a little bit in Ohio, but the big part is in upstate New York, in western New York State.
But yeah, recently in the last quarter, they had 2 secondary offers to purchase more land in Utica. They have the sweet spots in the Ohio region, and estimates for revenue 2013 prior to their earnings release was around 500 million, and now guidance for their estimated oil production is around 7 billion barrels, or 7 billion, I don't remember million or billion, but guidance, if you put a $90 barrel oil equivalent to, that's about $740 million compared to 500 estimate.
Which means that someone's gonna buy them out, and they'll buy them out over their stock price. Right? So you're good.